What is up, DTube, Steam blockchain? Today I want to talk a little bit about my experience of trying to make an HD thumbnail work on DTube. So I gotta say, man, it's pretty hard. So it used to work like naturally, like if you shared a YouTube video, you usually just got an HD thumbnail. Or I think even if you made a thumbnail back in the past, it actually made it HD. But with the new DTube, if you upload a video, and even if you do the IPFS option, even with the CS guy thing, if you upload a photo as the thumbnail, it downsamples it. So even if you do the IPFS thing, where you upload with SIA or IPFS, I guess, if you upload a thumbnail, what happens is, even if it's 720p or if it's 1080p quality, what it does is it downsamples it. It converts it into two photos that are lower resolution. So first you get one that is like 100 pixels times 100 pixels, and then you get some weird photo that's like 300 pixels times like 600 pixels or whatever now it is. But I'm not sure what happened with the original photo because I did not upload this kind of photo size, and it just looks horrible on YouTube. So you can see that there is like one person that has like an HD thumbnail on their videos, but the rest of people, their thumbnails on YouTube, they look pixelated, and it kind of looks like 2005, which is kind of weird. Um, mm, there should be like clear like instructions how you get an HD thumbnail, because I think that the experience is like a very big part of something. And it just looks like it's so hard to go from a DTube with HD thumbnail to non-HD thumbnails that basically happened when the new upload function came. So it didn't used to be like this. It's weird because if you do share a video from YouTube, DTube already is aware that YouTube already has HD thumbnails because they used it in the past. And there's even websites, if you go to YT image or whatever, something like that, you can still get the HD thumbnail. But for some reason, with the new DTube, they're basically taking the lower resolution thumbnail, which I don't really know why they're doing that, because it looks worse. Like it looks, yeah, it really looks like 2004 or like 2005 experience, which is kind of weird. What I want to see is I want to see like a big text or something like that. Like, this is how you get an HD thumbnail, or maybe even a video. Like a video would be good, because I think, or well, it's kind of annoying right now because nobody gets HD thumbnails, or well, one account gets it, but it should be way easier to get HD thumbnails on YouTube. It should be just like it should just work naturally. Um, and if it converts it to like a lower resolution thumbnail, it should kind of say that. Another weird thing also that I kind of noticed is, if you do the IPS thing, that is super complicated already. If you do upload a thumbnail, what happens is, if you go try and edit the video and you remove the thumbnails and you save it, it doesn't actually get saved. Because if you reload the page, everything just stays the same as it was earlier. Also, another weird thing that happens is you can't actually change the thumbnail later, because the thumbnail button is kind of gone. You still have the add video button and you have the add subtitles button, but you don't have the add thumbnails button after you upload a thumbnail, and the thumbnail gets downsampled to lower resolution where it just looks horrible. Yeah. So that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. Uh, now, at the moment, to trying to figure out how to get an HD thumbnail on DTube, it takes like weeks. Because I know that some accounts have it, and I'm not sure how they have figured it out. because if you try to do it the IPFS way, it doesn't really work. So it's kind of weird, right? Yeah, so that's basically my experience of trying to get an HD thumbnail to work on DTube. It's still super complex. So what should change is it should just naturally work. Or there should be like a big, clear instructions. This is how you get an HD thumbnail on DTube. Because there are like a few things that like makes the experience great: the video title and the thumbnail. And if the thumbnail looks pixelated, you kind of ruin almost half the experience of DTube. Yeah. Have a great day, DTube and Steam Blockchain. This video probably will have a pixelated thumbnail because that's just what happens at the moment. Yeah. Bye bye.